Hey. Stop burning. Stop burning. What is that?
Just hold on, baby. We got to get back into the groove now. We're getting
Okay.
back into the groove, baby.
Get back, get back, get back.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, that's a
All
long
righty.
promo. That's a
Now
long
I think that was
promo.
that other one that was that other one we had before. See, and how did it start playing? I don't know.
Oh my God. How can you stop it? Okay.
All right, all right, all right, all right. Welcome, Lavender, back to the what's the name of this show? It's been so long we forgot. Is it called
One.
it is called the Wind Down Wednesday,
Yes,
the other woman's show.
it's Wind Down Wednesday with the other woman, Vernon. It has been a long
Yeah,
time.
yeah. It's something probably known as the nasty. Somebody told me I really they must have missed us, Lavender. You know why? Because I had several people, and they asked me when the show coming back. Yeah, I ain't seen y'all lately. Lavender divorced you, and then they said, I said, what show? They got it nicknamed the Nasty Show.
Oh Lord, that is funny. That is funny. You know, a couple of people have a few names for our show, but that's
Oh,
good. And
really?
they missed us.
They did miss us. They
I
did, sure did.
I missed us too. Where have you been?
I've been busy, sugar. For the last 3 or 4 weeks, it's been really, really a busy time. And then my computer got sick, and I had to put
Mm-hmm.
it into the hospital for several days, probably about a week or so.
Uh-huh.
And it had an operation. I had to have its motherboard replaced. So
Oh
it's like
wow.
new now. So we good to go now.
So she had an
Yep.
uplift, a facelift, huh?
Yeah. A facelift. Last time cause it been, you know how she acts up sometimes, you
Yeah.
know. And so I just took it in for the computer doctor to check it. And he said, well, leave it over. Can I check you in for overnight? I don't know what happened, but all I know is that he called me next day and said she died. You got to get another board for it. So that's what I end up doing, getting another board. And so here we are again
Yes, here we
on
are
the
again.
Wind Down Wednesday.
Why are
Glad to
you
be
to the
back here.
right? You're in the corner. Why are you in the
Oh,
corner?
okay. Now is that better? That's on face. That's on live stream. That's on.
Oh, StreamYard.
Is that better?
Much
StreamYard.
better.
Right.
Welcome.
Yeah.
Welcome. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. So
All right.
you
That's
picked the
good.
topic tonight. You picked the topic tonight. So what is our topic tonight, Vernon? Tell the viewers.
How about sex over 60? How about that? Let's talk about that. Is that such a thing? Is
Sex
that
after
such a thing?
60?
Sex?
Sex after
Yeah.
60?
Yeah. Sex after 60. Huh?
Oh, definitely. Well, I'm not
Well,
in
well,
that.
well,
I'm
I
not in
don't
that.
know yet. I'm not quite 60 yet, so I'm not sure. I'm just wondering. Somebody said I thought everything dry up after 60 years old.
Well, that's a myth, but I'm not at 60 either. So where are we getting our information from? I thought you were
I
the
don't know.
expert here. I thought you were the expert
I don't
here.
know. I am an expert. What are you
So when
talking
will you
about?
be 60?
Let me.
When will you be 60?
In probably about another 150 years.
Okay, so you got your own time clock, huh?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yep, I sure do, sugar. I sure do.
Deborah is back with us. Hi, Deborah. We missed you too. She said she was wondering when
Yep.
we were coming back.
Tell her us is back.
Us is back. Us is
Tell her
back.
us is back.
So
Yep.
we're
I'm trying to get I'm trying to get my camera situated on
Lord
God's
have
screen so I can.
mercy.
All right. Now, is that better, sugar?
Yes, it is. Are you finished yet? Are we there
Let
yet?
me, you know how it goes. Let me straighten it up here. You know how it goes. Okay, I'm eyes ready now. Eyes ready.
Okay, so we're talking about sex after 60.
And Deborah's back. That's the person we need to talk to now, because Deborah's probably over 60, and but of course she probably didn't have much action even before she was 60. So I don't know whether she's the right one to talk to or not.
Somebody
Knowing
that's,
James, huh?
somebody that's going to be honest. Somebody that's going to be a little bit transparent. But sex over
Yeah.
60 is it's a myth that sex, the infrequency of sex is not related to age at all. That's a myth.
Right.
And that's
Right.
just a few of the studies that I read prior to the show is that sex and intimacy actually gets stronger with age, or it can get
Yeah.
stronger with age.
Yeah. And you know what? And guess what helped it out a lot? Those
What
little blue
age?
pills. No.
Oh God, you went straight
Those
to the
little.
pills. You went
Yeah.
straight to the pills.
That's true now. Now let's talk about this, Levin. This is what the nasty show supposed to be talking about. I don't know what you try to get so righteous sometimes, but seriously,
Wait a
I
minute.
think
What is
I think
righteous? What did I say that was so righteous?
oh, you have to go straight to the pill like that was wrong. Not like that something wrong with going straight to the
No,
pill.
it's absolutely
I bet
nothing.
you every man in town every night goes straight to them pills.
No.
So pills, um, those kind of pills. What I forgot what's the proper name for them. But anyway, those kinds of
Viagra.
pills.
Viagra.
Well, what they call them something else.
Cialis.
What that got a little two letter word. What they call it when you a general term. What you call it? Come on, help a brother. You know I can't remember anything. You know
The
when
name
you get old,
of
you
the pill,
remember the second thing to go, huh?
the name of the
What
pill,
is it?
or the
No, what's the name of the
erectile
condition?
dysfunction, erectile dysfunction, ED.
ED. That's the word
Don't,
I'm looking for. ED. ED.
what?
That's what I was
What?
looking for.
You ain't got to act like you don't know.
I want to know how would you know that? Huh?
Well, the
Tell
way
on
you,
yourself.
hey, I read.
Yeah,
I
you.
read. I got a lot of information for tonight, and I'm not over 60. You're going to learn some things. I'm going to help you out tonight.
Well, hold on. Well, I and tell you what. But what I'm saying to you is, I think that's the ED pills, in my belief, is one of the things that enhance sex after 60. Okay, because you can do your research, but I think it's a well-known fact that men give out a lot quicker than women with age. Okay, and now that they now we've been given another uh, breath of fresh air with the ED pills, I think now that sex after 60 is a very viable option. Not saying it wasn't before, but it I think the ED pill kind of enhanced it. Wouldn't you agree?
You know, the ED pill, the Viagra, the little blue
Mm-hmm.
pill is
Mm-hmm.
just like any other pill that we take. We don't want to go through the natural steps to help our health. We rather take medicine. We rather take the easy way out and take a pill. But there are
Mm-hmm.
other ways that you can help ED. It doesn't have to be a pill. But we, especially our culture, we don't want to take the necessary steps to take care of our bodies, to eat right, to exercise, because that also helps
That
ED.
takes time. That takes time, money,
Ver-
and even
Ver-
effort to do that. It does. It takes.
Vernon,
So this is an easy. This is Lavenda. Listen at me carefully.
listen,
This
Linda.
is an instant This is an instant society. We ain't got time to do all that other kind of stuff. Okay.
But you got time to pop a pill and accept the health risk
Y'all
for
get
it
that?
and the side
Okay.
effects. So
Uh-huh.
you willing to pop a pill even though those side effects can affect your well-being, your lifestyle, your
Cool.
life.
Right. And
So listen,
what else? What?
is that not enough? You want me to keep naming stuff? I said your life, your well-being. What else is there?
Without sex, there's no point in living.
Okay, that's Vernon's response. You know what? But from what I've read, intimacy, holding hands, kissing, laying in bed next to your mate, those things add comfort or offer comfort and intimacy just as well as sex does as you become older. But 60, 70, and 80-year-olds still can have a viable sex life. But there are some things that they have to do. You don't wait until you're 60 and say, oh my goodness, I want a better sex life. So those who are younger than 60 in their 20s, 30s, and 40s can take heed to take care of your body. So you don't have to do like Vernon does and go find a little blue pill. If you take care of your body, if you exercise, take care of your health issues, eat right, you don't have to suffer from erectile dysfunction. I'm not saying that that's going to cure it. It's not. But there's even what is it called? Prostheses. You heard of the penis sleeve?
Huh? Talk to me about that. When you say the penis sleeve,
It's
I
a
know that there are different forms of prosthetic devices. I guess you can use.
uh-huh.
There's a little implant they can put into the penis.
Surgical.
That
Yeah.
surgical implant they can do. Is
Mhm.
that what you're referring to?
No, this prosthesis is not a medical. You can go to a novelty where you call them sex toy stores.
So
You can go to a
okay,
novelty store. They come in
what?
different sizes and shapes. And
Oh, is that the same thing as a dildo?
this is for the man, Vernon. Why did you pick this
What do
topic?
you think?
The dildo.
Well,
Wait a minute. I'm
oh,
sorry.
oh, oh, okay. What you saying then?
It's for the
Okay.
man.
Oh,
The
okay.
penis
I get it.
sleeve is for the man.
Okay.
You're a
What
man.
you're
Do we
saying?
need to
Okay.
break it down? We need to break it down elementary. You're a man. You have a penis. So you would need the penis sleeve.
Right. Okay. I hear
The
what you're saying. They
dildo is
gotta.
for the
In other words.
female.
Okay. Right. Okay. I got it. I got it now. I see what you're saying.
Okay.
They got a device for men, like they got a device like a dildo for that is like a dildo for men for women. Like the women got a dildo, right? Same thing. So they got a sleeve. I never seen one though. I hadn't seen. You know what we need to do, Lavender.
I know what you're going to
You know him.
say. We need to go
What
to
else?
Love and Mood. We should do a live from Love and Mood one day, shouldn't we? Is that what you were going to
Yeah.
say?
No, I wasn't gonna say that. But what I was going to, but that's a good idea.
Oh, the
That is a
passion
good idea.
party. Passion
Yeah,
party.
the passion party lady probably get the same thing. She that was an interesting show. A lot of folks like that show because maybe we could have a part two of the passion party show, and maybe you can see some of those items and so forth that you're talking about. I never seen one of those sleeves you're talking about.
I never
I
seen
never
one
seen that.
either. I read about
Okay,
it.
but
I've never seen one
okay.
either.
Now, before we get to that, I mean, you went straight there because you're single, and that's probably what you single women have to depend on. We had initially talked
Excuse
about.
me.
I want me to say it again. You went there because you're single, and that's probably what single women have to refer to for sex. That's what I see it, and I ain't backing down. I ain't backing off from that either. What I'm
Oh
saying to you
Lord.
is, what I'm saying to you is that we start talking about is there life after 60 with sex? Okay,
Uh-huh.
and what you went to the point of which I agree with you. You went to the intimacy part about holding hands and being romantic. That helps. Okay, I don't disagree with that. Then you jumped on to the sex toy thing. But let's hold that point for a minute. Okay, let's go back to, and my point I was trying to make to you was that I believe, and this is my belief, that I believe that the ED pill really enhance sex after 60. Okay. And the reason I believe that is because the fact of the matter is that I think men, by the time they get 60, they done wore themselves out. Women are probably just getting crunked up by the time they get 60. And so with the ED pill, it kind of helped us out a lot. And so you can enjoy sex a lot. Now, one of the things we probably, while we own the sex and 60 subjects, I did some research on that, for my book, and I did not know. Now, I guess it makes sense, but when you think about senior citizen having sex, there's a lot of VD, venereal diseases, for people in that age range.
Yes.
That was shocking to read that. I didn't realize that.
Yes.
Wow. I
And
guess why wouldn't you? Why not? I guess, but go ahead.
and do you know what the biggest day of prostitution is? The biggest day of using prostitutes?
No, I don't.
You are going
Tell
to
me
trip. It is
what.
the day Social Security checks come out. That was a
Why not?
that was a I'm laughing at your laugh. I'm not laughing at you. But I read this. I read this. It is on the day Social Security checks come out. Now that's
Really?
sad, but it's
What?
reality. It's
Wait a minute.
reality.
Whoa. What's so sad about it?
The fact that you have to go to a prostitute.
When you're over 60, what the hell you gonna do? You gonna go out and sweet talk a 22-year-old?
No, there are women their age. Why do you got to go to a prostitute? A prostitute? That's why venereal
Cause she's
diseases are so
22.
high.
Cause she's 22. What? Now you just made a point. That's explain. Well, that just explain my theory. I mean, just explain the statistic, not the theory, but the statistic is why there is venereal diseases with people over 60.
Right.
You would think that they would stick to their own partner and so forth, but I guess they just like younger folks, and that explains. Okay, that makes sense. Okay,
So
all right.
sex is viable after 60. It is
Oh yeah.
it's real. And
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I also read
Absolutely.
that
Don't
older
you think?
people are sexier in attitude and performance.
Yeah. Somebody, I
Regardless
guess.
regardless of
Go
the
ahead.
tool you use, the way you perform, the way you help yourself to perform, um, sex is they're active after 60. So I
Yeah.
have something to look
Yeah.
forward to.
Yeah. You do. You do. And it's probably better after. Well, I can tell you, probably better after 60, Lavenda. I do know there's studies that I read about. This is about women, and when their most active and most enjoyable sex time is after they get after the age of 40, when they don't have to
Yes.
worry about getting pregnant. They don't have to worry, after menopause. I think it is after menopause.
Yes. Yes. Well, for me, it was after 50. It was
Hmm.
well after 50. Because you don't have to, like you said, you don't have to worry about pregnancy. You have less distractions, empty
Hmm.
nester. You feel better about your body. You're coming into yourself. You
Hmm.
just feel, I know at my age, I feel more vibrant, sensuous, and sexy than I ever have. And a lot of it has to do with just knowing who you are, feeling comfortable in your skin, and being able to love yourself And when you love yourself, you feel better about yourself. You feel more comfortable with your body and someone looking at your body and all of that.
Yeah.
What the hell?
I don't know.
Burning, burning.
All right, Lavender. I don't know what in the hell that's all about. I guess it missed us, so but it just want to come in there. I think what I did was I associated something, the audio. How did I do that? I don't even know.
I
I
don't
don't even know
know.
how in the hell. I don't know how in the hell I did that. I tell you, I'll be honest with you. I don't know how and why I put that music. Let me show you what I'm talking about right here. Right? See, it
Do I
won't do it
need?
now, idiot. The idiot won't do it now, but that's okay. That's all right. But go ahead. Go ahead and finish your thought. I know it just disrupted your whole
I
train of
finished
thought.
my thought while you walked away. I finished my
I
thought.
know I had to go back. I had to go back and close the
So
door.
anyway, what I was saying is that at my age, in my late
Mm.
50s, that I feel more sensuous, I feel more free, I love my body more than I ever have. You know, you become a woman. When you're young, you really don't know anything. You think you do, but I guess
Right.
you finally accept who you are. You accept your body, you realize what's the word? You realize I can only speak for myself. I just realized who I am. A part of that is the other woman, just
Hmm.
feeling free to be who I am, to own my sexy. When we were testing equipment, and when we first got on, I said, "Oh, I look good tonight." But you have to get to a point where you feel good enough about yourself because that femininity will begin to just ooze out of us and make us
Right.
feel sensuous. And men pick up on that. They sense that also.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. Um, what? I know you're looking at the. I know you're looking at the comments, and I know Deborah need to say something. What is Deborah saying?
Oh, she says, I think you're right, Lavender. People don't want to do the real work of keeping themselves healthy. Yeah, they
Okay,
want to
that
go.
that was the point that we were making. That's your point. I think your point is valid, Lavender. Before you get to age 60, because
Yeah.
if you did all of that work before you got to 60, then you won't have to worry about it.
Hmm.
You won't have to worry about
Right.
ED pills and all that kind of stuff. But most
Right.
folks not gonna do no. Most folks not gonna do that anyway. You know what I'm saying? They're not gonna. We want to take the easy route, the easy way out. Okay, and
Well,
that's
y'all
why
are
we
missing
end up.
out. Y'all are missing out with that pill because you know what? When you are,
Whoa, stop! Can I stop you right there? Wait, what do you mean we missing out? Well,
when you
you
are,
crazy as hell. You crazy than hell.
no, no,
We
no,
missed out. We missing out if we didn't have the damn pill. What wrong with you?
you didn't even hear what I said. You didn't even hear what I said. I was
All I heard you
making a
said we were missing out.
exactly. You didn't even hear anything else except that. I wasn't even talking about.
Okay.
Okay, when you take care of your body, you feel a certain way. You feel good. You have more energy. You do. Vernon, when I don't exercise, I feel sluggish. When I put trash in
That's
my
you.
body, that's the human body. That is me, but that's the human body. It's just like a car and gas. If you put the right gas in your car, the oil, keep up the maintenance, the performance is better. But if you put cheap gas, you let it run on E all the time, you don't get your oil changes, your car is not going to run the same. And it's the same with the body. Your body is your vehicle. So if you take care of it, um, I feel good. I feel good on the
I do
days
too. I
that
don't
I
do. I don't.
okay.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
No.
ahead. Finish your thought. Finish your thought.
You would
All
feel
I'm saying to
better. Wait, how you gonna tell me to finish my thought? You keep talking. You
I
can't
sure
wait.
miss you,
Go
Lavender.
ahead. Go ahead. Go, go ahead, Vernon. Get it out because you're not listening to me. You're so anxious to say it. Go ahead.
No, finish your thought. Finish your thought, and then I'll jump on you. No, no. All I'm saying is the same way you feel about exercising and all that kind of stuff.
Eating
Okay,
right. Eating right. Yeah.
I feel the same way about not exercising and eating wrong. I feel good when I have my sweets, and I feel good when I'm sitting here in the back, sitting down in my chair while you out there running and being tired. I feel good. Okay, so it's just this and that. You might feel better if you ran, but I don't. I feel
I
better.
don't run.
I would
For
feel
one, I
better.
don't
I
run. I don't
whatever
run.
you
I
do for you,
walk. I walk.
whatever you do for your body. I don't care what you do.
You're
But that's just the opposite of what I'm trying to tell you.
gonna
Just like you tell me
validate
all the time. You know what you tell me all the time.
what?
Vernon, nobody think the same way you think. Same thing. Nobody think that way but you, Lavender. There's a few people in your league will say the
Oh
same
my
thing.
God, Vernon, Vernon. Here you go again with the. It's a
That's
lot
I have
of
to do 10.
people. You know what I started to say? I started to say a
What?
lot of veterans take care of their body, but I forget you're a veteran. I think you're in that
Yeah.
1%. You're in that 1% of veterans who
For
don't
what?
take care of their bodies because
Why in the hell you feel that I don't take care of my body? When
you
you say that?
said it. You just said it, Vernon.
No, but then when I do take care of it, I give it what it wants, just like you do yours.
You give your body. No, I don't.
That no, that see, that's a way of see. The problem is, and I know we
Oh
off
my
subject again.
goodness.
The problem is folks like y'all that think you take care of your bodies try to body shame other folks what you don't that you think that don't take care of their bodies.
No, no, Vernon.
I only have
Um,
to tell you, hey, Lavender, can I tell you can I tell you just like Lamont told Fred Sanford that time?
what?
He was getting on about smoking, right? He was getting on Fred about smoking, right? And Fred just basically told him one day. He said, "Well, I smoke, and I probably be smoking at your funeral. I'll be so nervous." So, same thing.
Vernon.
Okay,
I'm not trying to say that.
here you are.
No, I'm not. Because you know what? We've talked about this before. I don't take
Let
care.
me
I
ask you
don't.
this.
Let
Let me
me
ask you this then.
finish. Let me go ahead. Go ahead. Welcome back, Vernon.
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
You can't help it, can
You
you?
why don't you just take a page out of? Why don't you take a page out of a Kamala book, Kamala Harris book, and say, Vernon, what did she say to shut down Pence that night?
I
I'm
don't
talking with me,
remember.
Pence. Something you. Well, go ahead. You're right. Okay, I'm listening for a few
I
thoughts.
eat right. I eat right. I try to eat right. I like Thanksgiving. I have been eating a lot of stuff that I didn't need. I eat right because I have to, not so I can brag about it. I eat right because I do have health issues. I don't have a choice. It's either take better care of my body or die. So I choose to live. So
You're gonna die anyway.
I don't exercise and try to eat right so I can say, oh, look at me. No, I do it because it's out of necessity. But because I do it, I feel a lot better. I have energy and I feel like I can shoot, I'm looking forward to sex after 60 if I have someone to have sex with after 60. But believe this, it's got to be somebody in shape. It's got to be somebody not in shape. Let me take that back before you attack me. It's got to be someone whose health is a priority to them as it is for me. So here I am working my butt off trying to be healthy. So I'm supposed to allow somebody who's eating a bunch of trash enter my body? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You got to take care of your body the way I do. Why are you laughing?
That is the most beautiful thing I've heard in my life.
Because you don't do it.
How-
You don't do it. I can't. You know
I
what?
bet you, I have more sex in 1 week than you have in 1 year.
Yeah, because you got that little blue pill. I bet you I have more natural sex
Yeah,
than you would ever have. You don't
that
even know
little
what it
blue pill.
feels like because of that little blue pill. That's not you. That's not you with that
I
little
be,
blue pill.
I,
Those are
uh,
chemicals.
as my friend said, I be damned. I be damned. Don't
Okay.
y'all don't listen to fellas. Don't listen to Lavender talking that bullshit. Okay,
Why
you
is
better take.
everything,
You bet cause it's bullshit because you know not what you say. You know not what you're talking about. That's what I'm
Vernon?
trying to say. And that's the
Vernon,
whole purpose. Remember
don't
the whole purpose of my
promote.
book. No, the whole purpose of my book is trying to educate women about how men feel and how men think. You
Let's
just
put
thinking on your part, but that's not true for that wholesale for men.
let's put the
You try to
disclaimer
you
out
try to
there.
tell you try to
Let's
tell men you try to tell a man, don't take that blue pill. I
no.
want you to run around the block for about 3 miles today. Then that'll help you and see how that work out for you.
Listen. Listen, Linda. Listen. Listen. Let's put out our disclaimer. We are not experts. We are not promoting that blue pill because that
I
blue
am.
pill
Take the
has,
pill, fellas. I'm promoting it.
okay, Vernon is promoting the pill. I am not promoting that blue pill. Take it if you want to take it. Take that blue pill if you want to take it.
If you
Remember,
don't want to do, they got yellow ones, and I think they even got them since they went generic. I think they even white ones now.
do you sell them?
Take them,
Do you sell
take them,
them?
fellas. Why you
Okay.
ask me that silly ass question?
Why? Because you promote them like you do. Okay, Deborah
Oh, I
had a
should. Okay.
Deborah. That's a lot. I don't even know if that's. A lot of us think the way you do, Lavender. But the problem is wait until we get older before we start to try and take care of ourselves. Yeah. Yeah,
You
we
say
should take
what?
care of ourselves. We should take care of ourselves earlier in life, like I mentioned. And she says, I think love and sex after 60 can be great because you know how to share and show real intimacy. See, and that's what I'm saying. We think we know sex is good for you. One of the doctors on the
And to
website I
you,
went to, it says sex is good for you.
and
Wake up
to
your
you.
body. If you're not having an active sex life, it says wake up your body and do it. Have sex, whether you feel like it or not. They're saying sex is great for your well being, just like eating and exercise. Sex is
Mhm.
important for it. And they say use it or lose it. And I guess Bishop Askew is on your page. He says hello. He says, Verdi,
Hey,
you need to
Bishop.
stop it.
Hey, Bishop. Hey, you got some. You make sure you tell them folks about them blue pills. Now tell them fellas about those pills. Tell them they
Lord
either
have
gonna
mercy. Vernon,
they either gonna.
people have had heart attacks and died from that blue pill, and you're sitting
That's
there saying,
you know.
"Take the blue
I read.
pill, take the blue
No, no,
pill." You
no,
have to be
no.
careful
Listen,
with that.
no, because you can't take them unless they're prescribed by your doctor's sugar. And I guess they can
You
take them
can
if they
get
take them
that stuff on
illegally.
the street. You can get
No, you
that
can't.
stuff
You,
on the
you need it.
street.
Maybe so you can get drugs on you, but you still need you need if in order to do it correctly, you need a prescription for it, and that's
Okay.
what I'm advocating. If you need a prescription, and your doctor tell you, if he tell you you can't take it, then you just can't take it. But most folks can. But
Most
it
folks.
will it will help you if you after 60 and help you before. You know the things that always amazes me though, Lavenda, seriously.
What?
Even the younger guys take those ED pills.
I know.
They'll kill you.
That's
Yep, they
Lord
can't get a
D.
prescription for it, but and that's what makes the market, I guess, that people will they would offer to buy your pills from you, but they're young. Why would you suppose that young men take them?
Ego.
Okay, well,
Big think it could be bigger and better.
yeah, well,
You know, I don't know. I don't know. It's sex rules the world. But you know what? Since you're promoting blue pill, I want to share something. Um, let me see if I can find it. Now, if you're on Vernon's platform, you probably won't see this, but these are some sex herbs. And you guys have probably never heard of these herbs before. I know I haven't heard of them before, but hold on a second. I can't even pronounce them. Uh, can you see them, Vernon, on your page?
Tomcat Ali.
Oh, good. You can see. Oh, you looking on my
Oh
platform?
yeah, It's
Okay.
yep. Those are it's called. Yeah, that's what they say in sex herbs, I guess.
Yeah. That first one, it helps produce stronger, firmer erections. It fights premature ejaculation, improves stamina, and improves fertility. Now, the second one, some kind of oil, I'm not even going to begin to try to pronounce that, helps
Penis,
improve blood
penis, palus, palustrate, Palustrate oil. Yep.
oil. Yeah.
Yeah.
Helps
Then the
improve blood
Siberian
circulation,
ginseng.
which
Yeah.
improves erections, improves blood flow, improves
Uh-huh.
stamina and longevity. And grape seed extract antioxidant is, oh gosh, all those words. Anyway, so you all see them. So there are other things besides the blue pill. So wind down wizard with the other woman. We're sharing both all different forms that can help with erectile dysfunction after 60. And you're right, Vernon. Uh, I speak, I don't know what I'm talking about. This is all research that I've done. So I don't know what my body's going to do after 60. I don't know what my body is going to do tomorrow, but I know that I can do, if I want optimum life, if I want the full use and full activity of my body, including my sex organs, I just want to try to do the right thing, eat right, exercise. You can walk.
Well,
You don't have to go to the gym. You don't have to run 5 miles. You can just walk. Park your car as far away from the store as you can and walk instead of driving around for 5 minutes trying to get a parking spot up close and using the handicap parking when you know you don't have a handicap. Just
you all keep
walk
telling on
sometimes.
yourself like keep telling on yourself like that.
Oh my goodness, my goodness. But you know what, Vernon? Sex over 60 is something to look forward to. It doesn't have, they say use it or lose it. Continue having sex, regardless if you feel like it or not. It not only benefits your partner, but it benefits your health. Your
Yeah.
body benefits from it.
What
You know
have I been saying that all along, Lavender?
what?
I always tell you, sex is good for you.
It
Okay,
is.
orgasm is good for you.
It is.
And you sometimes you argue against me, sometimes you argue with me. When you come back, we all come back to the same circle about
I've never
life and sex.
argued. The only part I argue is that when you make it personal and you say, when I'm grouchy, I need to have sex. And
You do.
when I'm happy, you say you must have
You
had
had sex.
some. And that is not correct. That is not correct. Sex does not rule my emotions. But listen,
Yes,
we
it
talked
does.
about
I
men.
be I be damn.
We
I work
talked.
with you, Lavender. I saw your moves every day. And
Okay.
the days
Well,
and the nights you got a little bit, and the next day, boy, I mean, me and Hill used to laugh. Oh, she got us some
Vernon,
last night,
Vernon, stop
and then we
lying.
we did ask Hill.
Vernon, you
When you
are
ain't coming there in a
lying.
good, you coming there in a good mood, we know you done had you some.
Oh my God. Well, you know what? You're going to come to your own conclusions. So, what about you? Because you came in every day
Yeah,
like you were sucking
happy.
grapes, like you were
Yeah,
sucking sour
no.
grapes. You come in late and grouchy every
Let me tell
day.
you,
Every
it wasn't grapes
day.
I was sucking. I can tell you that.
Oh my God. Okay, listen. So we talked about erectile dysfunction for men. Let's talk about women. And vaginal dryness was one of the things that came up for after 60, after menopause for women. And that can be taken care of as easy as going to the drugstore, getting a natural lubricant, or again, you can try some other products that are out there, some natural products that are out there. There are other things. So it's not just men who deal with issues after 60. Women deal with some things also.
Well, we know that. You ain't telling us we don't know.
So share what that's like. Well, no, that's personal. That's okay. I was
Share
going to
what it's
say,
like.
what does it feel like for a man, vaginal dryness?
What is
Because
it's not?
you mentioned a long time ago on a previous show that
Uh,
men will go to younger women because of
right.
their body, because of how
Mhm.
they feel. The
Mhm.
elastic is there uh, with the vagina, and they're not dry, so
Mhm.
they feel different, right?
Right.
So tell the older women, the women in menopause who are dealing with vaginal dryness with that. Tell us. Enlighten us,
Well,
Vernon.
but they got all kind of products out there on the market. You should tell us better than anybody. But they got all kind of products out there. What they call that stuff they call that just the common one they call
KY jelly.
and KY jelly. I was
Yeah,
saying
yeah.
anime, but KY jelly or any kind
I know the
many other
products. I'm
sources.
not asking you about the products. I'm asking you why men, to expound a little bit about why that vaginal dryness is such an issue with men.
It's not as much as an issue with me. It's as much an issue with men as it is with women. Women don't like to have sex because of the vaginal dryness, because they're dry. To men, it's really not a big issue for them. To them,
Oh,
they
really?
think you. No, no, no. Because for men, well, hell, they'll try to break through it because they think you're a virgin or something. But
Oh,
women
Jesus.
have an issue with it because
My
they
God.
don't it's painful to them and stuff like that. So it's not as I don't believe it's much of an issue for men as it is for women themselves. They just prefer not to because of the vaginal dryness. And women, vaginal dryness is the equivalent of men's ED. It's the same kind of thing. Okay,
Okay.
but
Okay.
yeah. So when women
Okay.
get older, they get dry. When men get older, they just get
They
soft.
dry
That's all.
up. They dry up.
Yep. Just like women dry up.
Okay, listen, Deborah says younger men may take the blue pills because they think it will make them perform better. But I don't think that is true. I think you have that. Uh, I'm not sure if these pills add anything extra, but if you have a function problem, I think it can help. Yeah. So you know
I,
what? Just because you have an erection doesn't mean the sex is going to be good, because you can have an erection and not know what to do with it. If you don't know how to
yeah,
perform, that blue pill is not going to help you. You know?
true. That's true. But one of the things I think though, Levin, is they get caught up into the hype of this stuff, okay, and into the marketing value of it. When they
Hmm.
it's no mistake when they marketed the pill, saying that if your erection lasts more than 4 hours, you need to go see your doctor, right? Well, let me tell you, how many men you know that ever had that happen to them? I never known any of them. Okay, None of them. It's so that's and
Say,
people
wait a minute.
believe
Say
that.
that again. I missed that part. How many men do I know has happened? What happened to him?
Yeah, how many men do you know? I don't know any men that erection lasted more than 4 hours. See,
Oh,
I
I
think
have.
they get caught
I
up in that
have.
hype.
I have. Yeah.
I'm talking about I'm talking about after sex. I ain't talking about.
Yeah. He had to go to the
I'm not talking about
hospital.
how many did he take. Really?
3.
God damn.
He took 3. He actually lost his
That's
sight.
the,
He actually lost his sight and had to be rushed to the doctor.
he, cause he couldn't see how.
Why are you laughing, Bird? Why- Bernie, you are crazy. You laughing at that man. He's
Yeah.
okay. He's okay. You actually know this guy, but
Well, he shouldn't. He well,
it's
why
just
wouldn't the hell? Why? I mean, come on now.
he
He was really
wanted
trying to
to.
impress you.
He
He was trying to
wanted
impress you.
he. It wasn't for me, Vernon. He was just sharing it with me. You are so crazy. What is it?
I know. I know. I'm just. Go ahead.
Listen,
Go ahead, little
he
bit. I ain't
wanted
go. I
to.
ain't.
It must have been pressure. That must be why you all take the blue pill. The pressure to perform. He wanted to impress this woman. So, yes, he took 3 pills, scared him to death. She ended up having to take him to the hospital.
I hope it wasn't his side piece.
Oh, Jesus. Okay. Okay. Listen. Listen. Okay. Vernon. Vernon.
Okay. Okay.
Okay,
Give me a
listen.
minute.
Listen.
Go ahead.
Okay.
Hmm. Mm.
Okay, listen. They say, now, see, you're going to start me laughing. Stop, Vernon. Stop. Okay.
Okay. Okay.
Okay. They say as the body ages, to experiment as your body changes. As you get older, your body changes. So experiment with your partner as the body
Okay.
changes. Try new things. Experiment with each other's bodies. Discover new sources of passion as you get older. So if you are dealing with ED or any other health issue that won't allow you to perform, the love that you have for someone, the intimacy that you have for someone should be enough that you will want to try new things. You
Like
know,
what?
sex doesn't have to rule out. Well, that's
Okay.
what you do
Okay.
with your
Oh,
partner.
okay. Okay. Listen. Stop for a minute. Okay. Listening. We can learn
Okay.
from this. Okay.
Yes.
You a woman. All right. I know you don't know nothing about this, but let me tell you what you researched. Then. Okay.
Okay.
All right. Because you what should okay if a man is experiencing because there's a lot of legitimate ED cases out there where pills don't can't help. You just that you just can't perform anymore. Okay, now for those guys, okay, rather than how do you substitute from a woman's point of view? I just want to hear from a woman's point of view. If a
Okay.
guy is suffering from legitimate ED, okay,
Hmm.
for whatever the reason it may be, how can he substitute sex? Uh, how can he substitute sex? Okay, by doing what? What do y'all expect from him if he couldn't sexually perform?
Well,
What's a good substitute would be?
well, that would be
And
generalizing men. It would depend on the man and the woman.
what this is generalized. This that's what I'm talking about. Just generally speaking.
Okay.
What would you? Okay, let me set it up this way. Okay,
Okay.
and I'm gonna put this on you. Okay, and tell me what you would do because you're a woman, right?
Hmm.
If you had a man that you love and then maybe you've been with for years and he became impotent, okay?
Hmm.
And now you no longer can have sex, okay?
Hmm.
Now, what do you do from a woman. What do a woman expect from him, or what can we do to kind of fill that sex gap?
Again, that would be, listen, hear me out. You already got your mouth open. My God. Listen, hear me out. It would depend on that couple.
No, no, no,
Listen,
no. Listen, no, no,
listen,
no, no. I'm
let
talking
me
about if
finish.
it were you, if it
Let
were
me
you.
finish. Let me finish. Okay. I got to have a man in mind or something. It would depend on the sexual relationship that we had before. What were we doing before? How frequent was it? It could be laying in bed, um, caressing, discovering new ways of intimacy. But you ask me now, we're going to be healthy. Me and my man are going to eat right. I'm going to try some of those sexual herbs. We're going to have those in our life before that ED even starts knocking at the door. Walking, um, eating right, exercise. Now, if it's a true health issue, where it's the doctor has said, I'm sorry, you're never going to have an erection again. It would depend
It's
on what
gone.
that man, it would depend on what that man felt comfortable. If he wanted to go and get a surgical whatever, or I don't know. For me, I would be okay with it. I would be okay with it. One of the studies that I read talked about the sex drive of men and women and how different it is. It says men over 60 think about sex at least once a day. Women think about it. I know. I thought about you when I read that. You're like, that's a lie. They think about it all day. They think about it all day.
All day, every day. Yep.
But
Go ahead.
but but women think about it about once a day also or less. As we get older, the man's fantasies increase, but the women's decrease. So as you all get older, I guess you feel like you're losing it. So you try to remind yourself, okay, I can still do this. I'm still a man. I'm still a man. So you
Okay.
fantasize a lot.
The
But
women. Okay. Say that again. Say that again now about the which whose increases and who decreases.
the man increases, fantasizing. His
Fantasy. Okay.
fantasies increase, but a
Decreases.
woman's,
Okay.
yeah, decrease. It's not that
Decrease.
important to her. Yeah. But
Okay. Okay.
it would be fine with me if I had a man. Remember, I told you that I wouldn't mind, I wanted to be in a sexless relationship. So you'd be asking the wrong person. It would be okay with me. I would do everything I could to make that man feel comfortable. It ain't about sex. It's not like I'm going to go out and cheat on you because you can't have sex. My God, I'm
You
with
will.
you. I will.
Mhm.
Vernon, you need to get a pill to help you with your thinking, not below. You need a pill to help you with your other head because you got an issue. You are telling me that if I'm with a man that I love and he can no longer perform, that I will cheat on him. Vernon, bless your heart. Can we have
Bless yours.
prayer? Let's have
Yeah.
prayer.
Bless his heart or the lack of.
Oh my goodness. Hey,
Yep.
Sandy.
Hey,
Dr.
hey,
Winborn.
we got to
Dr.
pray for you,
Winborn says
Lavender.
hi. Huh?
Okay. Hey, Sandy. So we have to pray for
No.
you.
It's a lot of women who
Amen.
would feel that way. I bet Dr. Winborn would say the same thing. If she was with a man that she loved that could not perform anymore, I doubt seriously that she would say, okay, I've got to go find me a piece. I got to go find me a man. No, Vernon. No, it doesn't
I don't
work like
believe it.
that.
I
Look,
don't believe it.
you know what? I got another message. Hold on a second. Okay, that is from Bishop Askew. The last time we had Wind Down Wednesday, you wanted me to call you when we played phone tag. Bishop Askew, I am not going to call you. Um, Sandy, if you are chiming in, if you're still there, let us know what you would do. Why are you laughing, Vernon?
No, you just didn't do that.
Say what? Say what?
I can't imagine. Lavender. You just you just yeah. Will Easy got a song say "You amazes me, you amazes me." You talking all this shit, and then you got folks texting and calling y'all on the show. But go ahead to the next subject. I can't get you gonna yeah, Lord. You're gonna make me lose my mind up in here.
Oh my goodness. Oh, we have lost it. We have lost the show. Okay. Sandy says, pre-vegan, I would stay with him and we would work it out. See, I'm not the only one who thinks that way.
No, she said she would work it out, but she didn't say she wouldn't cheat.
She said she would stay with him.
What? Damn, and cheating is two different things.
Oh my God.
What are you talking about?
God.
You go out,
Vernon.
You go out and get you a little bit on the side. We know it.
Vernon, you're talking to a different class of women, okay? You're talking to a different class
women,
of
no,
women.
Bush, don't give me that bullshit.
Vernon.
Don't give me that bullshit. Don't
Vernon.
give me that bullshit. No. You just crossed the line with me right now. Women are women. Don't tell me that, okay? Don't even try that one, okay? Don't even try that different class.
Vernon.
All of that is just bullshit. Come on.
Vernon.
I thought we were gonna keep it real. I thought we keep it real on
We
this
are
show.
keeping it real, Vernon. I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater.
You ain't got no damn man to cheat on. What the hell are you talking about? I'm talking about the average woman.
Okay,
If
I'm
you
not
had
the
a man,
average
you
woman.
if you had a man, you might cheat, but you ain't got no man. How you gonna cheat on him?
You know what? You have officially lost it. You have officially lost it. Okay.
The truth is funny.
Say, Deborah says you have a one-track mind. Sandy says, okay, that's something for you for your brain memory. She gave it. Dr. Wetmore's got a prescription for you.
I hope it's SEX.
See, she says she would
instead of RX.
Oh Lord. She says she wouldn't cheat either. It's too late for that stuff. Come on, Vernon.
No, Lavender. Okay. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it real now. I wouldn't expect for you to sit here on the internet and tell the world that you would cheat. I don't expect that, but I do expect for you to keep it real, because you know stuff like that happens. You obviously y'all who gonna get on there and say, yeah, I cheat on that SOB.
I can't even perceive that. I can't even process that in my head, that if I'm with somebody that I love, been in a relationship with this person for years, something happens to him medically where he cannot perform anymore. So I'm going to say, see ya, wouldn't want to be ya. No, Vernon. No.
No, I'm not saying that. You're getting it all wrong. I'm not saying kicking him to the side. I said cheat on him. Okay.
Oh my
now,
God.
when men, you can have a man that you've been with all your life. Y'all can have a good sex life and a good family life and you still could cheat on him. Now, I know damn well you would cheat on him if something else was wrong. Come on now.
Vernon,
help me out.
I was in a 20-year marriage, and I did not cheat.
I don't believe it. I don't believe it.
Well, that's on you. That's your cheating mind. That's your cheating mind. You don't have to believe it. You don't have to believe it. That's just who I am. You don't have to. Everybody's not like you. Everybody's not like you.
I don't believe you.
You don't have to believe me.
I don't believe you.
I am faithful. I'm a faithful woman. I am a faithful woman. That's sad that you. That's sad.
I'm glad you're drinking that Donald Trump Kool-Aid.
No, I have some tea. I have some tea.
You got that Trump tea you drinking? The lime tea?
Okay, so back to the over 60, sex and over 60. Okay. So we have come to the conclusion that you can have a lively, a vibrant sex life after 60.
Absolutely.
And the studies that I've read, even 60s, 70s, and 80s have a great sex life. As the body changes, you can find other ways for intimacy. But even in 80s, you can have sex. There are some vibrant women in 80s having sex. That gives me
Yeah.
hope. You know, you don't have to stop just because of age.
Why
It's
would that
just,
give you hope, Lavender?
huh?
So you said, why would that give you hope? You claim that you're not even having sex now, so why would you be concerned about it when you're 80?
Because, hey, I might not find anyone until I'm 70 or 80.
You probably got that one right.
Excuse me? Now, that's not funny.
No, you can find them, but God, keeping them is your problem.
Say
You
what?
you can probably you got them all day long pursuing you. That ain't the issue.
Say that
It's
again.
you. I said finding somebody's not that issue. You the issue. Finding somebody for you to hang on to them is the issue.
Why am I the issue?
But listen at yourself. Listen at yourself. Now, if you never listened at yourself, you would probably have a man waiting on you right after the show and say, "Come on, baby, come on in. It's time to go to bed." But no, I ain't. I don't want no man. I don't need no man. He ain't healthy enough. He ain't physical enough. He ain't this and he ain't.
Vernon, that's
What do you
not
think?
me. Vernon, that's not me.
Well,
You
who is
are
it?
taking
Who is it?
everything that I've said and twisted it. You know, I have never said I don't need a man.
You want me to roll the tape?
Please roll the tapes. I've never said that. I'm good
I'm
by
not gonna.
myself. I'm good by myself until somebody comes into my life that I'm compatible with and thinks about relationships the way I do. We think on the same level. I'm not going to just be in a relationship just for the sake of it. I love being single. But if I can find, and I'm not looking, if someone comes into my life, you know what? I don't want to do this show with you anymore. I'm leaving.
Oh Lord. You know what they say about about the heat in the kitchen,
Vernon,
throwing the
we
rocking
are
in the
so
house.
different. Listen, we are so different. It's amazing how we get along so well. We are so different. There, you are a someone who thinks like I've never heard before. And me, you, I am someone who thinks like you probably have
Like I never
never,
heard before.
like you've never heard before. Well, welcome
I heard
to
it.
a, welcome to,
I heard it before, but it never. I hear all that stuff, but it never is true.
but I'm living
I
true.
hear.
I'm living proof of it. It is true. I've been by myself for a few years now. I'm good. But if
Why is
someone was
that?
a, why am I by myself? Is that the question? I'm by myself.
Yeah.
Well, we've had a pandemic. We've been quarantined. Oh my goodness. Oh my gosh. Oh my goodness. Oh
Oh,
goodness, Vernon.
all I can say. I'm gonna pray for you, baby. I'll pray for you. Okay.
I'm good, Vernon. It's okay to be single. You know, I was talking to my parents about this today, as a matter of fact. Society makes us feel like we have to be coupled. You have to be coupled. It's okay to be single. People ask, well, when are you going to get married again? When are you going to have a relationship? Let me introduce you to someone. Just let it happen. Just let it happen. I'm not trying to manipulate life and go find someone. Lavender is good. If it happens, it'll happen.
A lot of single people coupled.
A lot of people, single people are coupled.
Yeah. Has nothing to be with your status.
You're right, Sandy. Opposites do attract each other. I was telling her how we are so different. Yeah, you're right. It has nothing to do with status, So, anyway, I would love to have someone to hang out with, a buddy. I want a buddy. Okay.
Well, but you're not open for that, though, are you?
Oh, to have a buddy? Yeah. I have a buddy, somebody to hang out with.
You want somebody in the friend zone.
They got to be a conversationalist, though. I like to talk.
See, okay. But that's what I'm saying. Exactly. You rule them in, but you rule them out. If you hear yourself, you rule them in, but you rule them out.
Okay.
Because I get a friend, and they have to meet. Why can't your friend be who he is? Why does he have to meet all of your standards? Why don't y'all sacrifice something? Why don't you just say, okay?
Okay, all I said was he got to be a conversationalist. My God, is that asking too much to be able to talk? Is that a standard to be able to have a conversation? Well, what are we going to do? What are we going to do? Sit there and look at each other?
Look at you. Yeah.
No. I can be by myself. I can look in the mirror. What's the point? But you know what, Vernon? At my age, if I'm going to be involved with someone, why not let it be someone that I'm going to enjoy? Because I enjoy my own company. So why be in a relationship with someone?
Look, you said the magic words.
Enjoy.
You said your own company.
I love my own company. So someone will have.
That's why.
That's an introvert, though. There's a lot of introverts who love their own company who are in relationships. Before I was so rudely interrupted, I was going to say I would have to love, since I love my own company, I would have to love their company more than I love my own. That's all.
That's not possible. No, that's not.
It is possible. It is possible, Vernon. Vernon, who are you, the doctor?
How you gonna love if you love your own company? How you gonna love it more than you? How you gonna love somebody else's company more than yours? Then, help me with that.
It'll be that person's personality, what they bring to the table. Vernon, I'm not a difficult person. I'm really not a difficult person to approach. I love books. That's my life. The Other Woman magazine, publishing books. Someone who is interested in books, someone who likes to read, and we can talk and have a conversation. Is that asking too much? That's not asking too much, is it?
Well, find you a librarian, a bookworm.
Say what?
Find you a bookworm, a librarian.
Well, if life wants me to have a bookworm in my life, life will bring it to me. But it's not like I'm going to the library every other Monday looking for a bookworm. I'm just going to let life happen. You let love happen.
Okay.
So it's not that I'm not pursued. I'm just not going to waste my time at my age. I did that for 20 years. So
that's what I just tried to tell you.
Like you said, it's better. Go ahead.
Just like you said, I don't think you would give a man a chance.
You don't think I would give a man a chance? Of
Right.
course I would.
You got too many restrictions.
No. Okay. I don't know if I would call them restrictions. You sound that's like a medical term. You got too many restrictions. Military. Hey, I'm on light duty.
That's a surgical. You get them with surgical precision.
You got to have somebody. Vernon, you're going to tell me that you would be in a relationship with someone you had nothing in common with.
But you don't know what you got in common with until you give them a chance, sugar.
But you're assuming. You don't know what I'm doing here. How do you know I haven't given anyone a chance? How do you know if I date just because I don't have
Look,
anyone in my life?
look on your right. Look to your right. Look to
I
your
am.
right.
You're
Look
to
to
my
your left.
right. You're to my
Look to your
right.
left.
No, you're to my left.
Look behind you. Look under the table. Look in the next room.
What do you?
Look out on the porch and see who out there.
Nobody. But I'm good. Get off of me. What time is it? It is 10:15. Get the hell off of me. We're supposed to be. You are not.
See that? See that? What you just said. That's why you
What?
ain't got one. Get the hell off
Why?
of me. Get off me. Instead of get on me, get off me. But go ahead. I ain't who's picky.
You know what? Maybe we should
Lavender,
do that one night.
You know what?
Maybe we should do that. Maybe we should find Lavender a date night on Wind Down Wednesday.
I think that'll be good. I think that'd be good. Now, I want to put your phone number right across the street.
Oh, no, the hell you will not.
Yeah, I am.
No, you
and in
won't.
fact, I'll have to pay a couple of guys. Here. Hey, Lavender, remember that movie? I thought it was so cute with what's her name? That had the sisters. I can't think the name of the movie now, but the lady used to play. She had her own little series. What's her name? But she had some sisters, right? And all the sisters they was all coupled up with somebody, and she didn't have nobody. And they paid this guy to try to pursue her, which was LL Cool J. I think LL Cool J was playing the man part, but what's her name? She had this show I used to love to see every day. But anyhow, can't think of her name. So I have to do you like that. So that on Wednesday night you can relate to some of the things I'm talking about.
I'm good. Just let life happen. Let life happen. Anyway, don't be feeling sorry for me. Lavender is good. I am happy. I am whole. And when I get 60 and having sex after 60, I will be happier and whole.
If you ain't having sex before 60, I don't think you're gonna have a lot of luck after 60.
You are so encouraging. You are so positive.
I know. But let me tell you from firsthand experience, sex after 60 is great. Super.
So you
great.
are over 60.
Hell yeah, I'm over 60. Yep.
Okay.
So I'm over 60.
Okay. So enlighten us.
In fact, sex life actually, on the real deal now, okay? I mess with you. I've been I mess with you with the whole show, okay?
Okay.
But now the subject of sex after 60, that actually, be honest with you, sex after 60 is probably better than sex before 60. Ask me why, I don't know, and I can't explain it. But it's probably better. Like I say, it might be because you don't have any inhibitions, and you don't have a lot of words, and you can just do what you want to do, I guess. But folks think that older couples don't. Like my children. My children will think, "Oh, that is so damn gross. You old folks having sex. They don't. Hey, look, man, they don't even like to hear about it. I tell them anyway." Yeah, how the hell you think you got in?
I know.
We got freaky last night. I just be messing with them. Oh, they just try to throw up.
Hey, just you talking about it makes me want to throw up.
Hey, I suggest you better be throwing down instead of be throwing up.
Oh goodness. Okay, so continue to enlighten us. Oh, the movie. Deborah says that movie was "Deliver Us from Eve" with LL Cool
Right?
J.
Yeah.
Yeah.
LL What's the name? Mary Jane. What was Mary Jane name? Um, but that was a good movie. What's her name? She had the show called Mary Jane.
Oh yeah. She's married to Dwayne Wade. What is her
Right. Yeah.
name? Yeah.
Yeah.
That was you got me watching that series a few years ago.
Yeah. Talking
Yeah.
about Mary Jane. And Mary
Yeah.
Jane loved to drop it hot too. Oh, have mercy. I
Yeah.
wonder what happened to that show. Yeah.
I know.
Yeah.
Uh
Yeah.
Sandy, Dr. Winborn says Dr. Phil doesn't have nothing on Dr. Vernon. Sandy, now see if I should have read that comment before. Don't fill that man Vernon's head up with BS. Don't even make him feel like he's anywhere near Dr. Phil, giving all this
That's right. Don't compare me with a
advice.
lightweight. Hey, tell her, don't compare me with a lightweight like Dr. Phil.
Lord it be, Lord it be. But that is encouraging. Gabriel Union. Deborah Thompson is
Yeah,
on
yeah,
it
yeah.
tonight. She
No,
is
yep.
on it tonight, isn't
Tell
she?
her I said James need to be on it too tonight.
The show went off the air, she said. That show went off the
Yeah,
air.
yeah, it
Yeah.
did, it did.
Okay.
But yeah, but the reason we brought the point up was that they hired, she had two or three sisters, three or four sisters, and the guys that was in relationship with those sisters, marriage, whatever they was in with them,
Uh-huh.
they hired him to 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 pay her some attention. So we
Uh-huh.
just said all that to say that I don't have to hire you an LL Cool J. How about that?
No. Hire me life. Life. Okay. I'm good, Vernon. I'm good.
No,
I'm
I'm not
good.
satisfied. I'm not satisfied to put a man in your life, Lavender. So everybody can be good.
You know what? If it's anybody like you, I don't want that in my life. For one, he's going to cheat. You've already told me that. Why would I want to be with somebody who's going to cheat? Uh,
You cheat.
Let's get off of
You
that.
cheat on.
I'm not a cheater. I'm not a cheater.
You're
I'm
not a
not a
liar
cheater.
either, are you?
You got to go a little bit deeper. You got to go a little bit deeper than that surface level thinking. There's so much more to life. There's so much more to love, so much more to relationships.
What's better than sex? So you got to stop and
Co-
think about it yourself.
I'm trying to think of how I'm going to say it to you. Better than sex,
Oh, you trying to think of.
conversation. Conversation can be an
Oh, okay.
aphrodisiac. Conversation can be an aphrodisiac. Intimacy,
Give me a. Okay.
closeness. Remember now, I'm a
Next time.
sapiosexual. I'm a sapiosexual. So I'm attracted to intellects. I'm attracted to brainiacs. Okay. That's what gets me going. A man of intellect, because I like books, Vernon. So help me to learn something. I'm always doing the teaching. I'm always doing, I want someone that I can learn from that can teach me a few things. Help me
They can
out.
teach you about. They can teach you about sex.
Bless your heart. You are certified. Are you busy next Tuesday at about 9 o'clock?
What's happening next Tuesday about 9 o'clock? I'm
I'm gonna
always busy.
I'm gonna make you an appointment. That's what my father
If
said to
it,
me.
if it,
That's what my father said to me.
I know your dad. He's a smart man. So I know he said something real
See, so
insightful.
just like that article that you wrote about women choosing their fathers, my father
Uh-huh.
is an intellect. My father reads. My father likes conversation.
But
So
what
I
did he say to
cannot
you?
help.
Don't what?
I
No.
cannot
What did he
help
say to you? Don't get off the subject. What did he say to you?
about what?
You just finna tell us what your father said about something to
Oh,
you
I was just
about
saying
you.
what he asked me if I was busy. I just said what he told you what he said to
Okay.
me if I was
Okay.
busy.
So
But
what?
he told
Okay.
me about
Why did he say
relationships.
that?
He did say I better find somebody who likes to read. He said that. Find somebody who likes to read. Nobody knows me better than my father. You know what I'm saying? So I will have something in common with him. All you gotta do is pick up a book, just read. That's not, Deborah said, that's not asking too much. Deborah Thompson said, no, it's not asking too much.
And tell Deborah I say that y'all can find some books to read about sex, okay?
Oh Lord. Okay, so you're running out of talk.
You
So why don't
get
we just
master, get masters in. I would suggest to you Masters and Johnsons and let's see who else. Dr. Ruth, okay, and folks like that. Maybe you learn something from them. How about that?
whatever? Whatever. I'm reading some comments here. See, we're all over. I can't go to all the different pages that
Deborah
we're on.
said it's better after 60 because you don't have to worry about pregnancies and other useful concerns. You're right, Deborah.
Lisa Canody says, just eat vegetables. You don't need pills. Eat your spinach.
You know what? I, you know what's interesting about that? Those
What?
those that advice, all that coming from women
Yeah. Yeah.
because they don't. And that's what I'm trying to tell you. Y'all don't know what men need and what we require. So ask a
Yeah.
man what he needs. You're gonna tell him it's time to have sex. Go eat you a carrot, and I see you in see you in an hour. Bullshit.
No, it
I
doesn't work
said let
like
me
that,
take me a blue
Vernon.
pill and I see you in an hour.
Okay. Well, see, that's why you have to start when you're young. You got to get your body in a position to
All
age. Uh,
all that bullshit, Lavender.
okay.
All
Well,
that
you know
bullshit.
what?
All that bullshit. Everybody, each to his own. Okay.
Okay.
Some
I'm going to
people, some
find,
people think, some people think like that, and some people don't. Most folks don't. You just think that way because that's what you into. But that don't mean that everybody else is into that, and that don't mean that you're gonna die early, young because you don't eat right. That's not true.
have you heard
A
of,
lot of folks
a lot of folks what?
have heard of what now?
A lot of folks
Now what?
what?
A lot of, like I said, a lot of folks they don't eat right, and they live longer than those folks that claim that they eat right.
Okay.
So have
Deborah
I heard of
says,
what now?
obviously, we,
Go ahead.
oh Lord, I gotta say this what Deborah show what Deborah says. You always talking about James. She says
James is
James is
on it
on it
every night. More power, James. Tell him I got some extra pills I can send him. And he be
Oh
on it
my
twice a night.
goodness. Okay. Well, I
See,
I have run out of comments to talk about on this subject.
sometimes reality. You don't like reality. Sometimes I notice that, Lavender.
No, you don't like reality. You don't like you don't like
I
my
think you like.
reality. If
Uh,
reality is
yeah, you're
different from
right,
yours, you
right.
don't like it. That's what it is. If people don't agree
Well,
with you, you don't like it.
you got a right to be wrong. I can listen. I don't have to agree with you. I can listen to you for being wrong. That's so. What can I say?
Welcome
We
to a
can
new
talk
way of
about it.
thinking, Vernon. Welcome to a new way of thinking. We cross paths so you could realize that somebody thinks differently like you. All women are not the same. Every woman is
No.
not driven by sex. Every woman doesn't cheat. Some women would like to have a conversation rather than jump in
What?
the bed. The
Okay.
conversation we may end
What
up in the
if
bed, but
what okay, what percentages would you
why
associate
does it
that to?
matter of
It,
percentages?
it
Why does it
matters.
matter?
It matters. Does the majority think that way, or is it the minority think that way? That's what I want to know. I say eight. I stand by my 80-20. I say 80% of women don't think the same way you think.
Okay.
I say I think you in that 20 percentile.
I don't care what percentile I am. I don't care if it's 1%. Okay, someone says
That's probably
that the
more
blue.
more closer to it.
Someone says that the little blue pill only strokes a man's ego.
It ain't all the strokes. That's what he made it.
Okay.
That's what he made it for stroking, Lavender. Whether it's ego or whatever. That's the purpose
Okay.
of it.
Okay. Well, you know what? To each his own. That's what the other woman is all about. To each his own. You got to do you. I'm gonna do me. I'm gonna do me, and I'm gonna be happy doing me. What's the word I like? Unapologetically, with no regrets. I'm living for Lavender. The one life I have, I will make my choices, and I will allow the men of my choice in my life and in my body. And if I choose to have a man whose health is a priority and who likes to read, that's my choice. That's my choice.
And
Uh,
he gonna have that little blue pill too to help him out.
if that's his choice. If that's his choice, but we're going the health route first. We're going the health route. Life gives you what you need. Do you believe that? Life
Lavender,
gives you what you need.
Lavender, stop that bullshit. Stop that bullshit. Stop
What are
that
you what are
bullshit.
you going to
Stop
do?
that bullshit. Stop that bullshit.
What are
Stop
you going
that
to do?
bullshit. Stop that bullshit. That bullshit. When you find a man, if you like that man, you ain't gonna give a damn whether he's into health or not. You're gonna try to sit there and tell me, well, you're gonna have to run 10 miles, you got to be a regimen, you got to eat natural foods, and you're oh, that's bullshit.
No, I don't do
When
all of
love
that.
hits,
I don't
when,
do
when
all of
love
that.
hits, when love hits, all that shit gonna go all out the window you talking about, okay?
It's just
He can be a you got he
compatibility.
can be
It's
a
just
he can be a
compatibility.
he'll be a crackhead and you ain't gonna care.
It's just
Get that now.
compatibility. It's only compatibility. Well, I think you're really upset because you don't fit into that range.
I'm,
You are
you
you
think I'm
are
upset?
off. You are off. You ain't even on the cusp. No.
But I bet you my love life is better than yours.
You bet you
Consider
what?
that. I bet you my love life is better than yours.
Vernon, love is not a competition. You
What
have
is
people
it?
you're a
No,
married
no, no.
man. I hope to
You said
God
that. I
that
know
it is
that's what I'm
better.
trying to. That's what I'm
Uh,
trying to tell you. You trying to make it this or that. Okay, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, Vernon, I
You
was
try to put
married
it.
for
You try to
20
put it down,
years. I was
but you're
married
not
for
now.
20 years.
But you're not now.
You said by choice, I'm not going to have a piece of a man. What did you used to always tell me? It's better to have a piece of a
I
man
said a
than no man.
piece of a man is better
Listen,
than no man. I said a piece of a man is better than no man at all.
well,
Stand by that.
I got rid of my piece. I got rid of my piece. And you're right, it was a piece of a man. I want a whole man. Okay. So to hell with that little
Good luck.
statement.
Good luck with that one. Well, you look around,
Okay.
look to your up, look to your right, look to your left, look behind you, look up, and see where that whole man is.
Bless your heart. You think every woman wants got to have a man. Bless your heart. You'll be all right. You just stay in your
No,
lane,
no,
okay? Because Lavender is
you
good. I'm
Lavender,
good.
Lavender,
It's
Lavender. I know we got to
10:30.
go because our time is getting up, but I cannot wait. Ooh, I cannot wait when that man finally comes into your life. But I'm not gonna do you that way though.
Let's make a bet. Let's make a bet.
I ain't
Let's
gonna
make
do,
a bet.
I don't. I'm not gonna
You
even
know
take
what?
your money,
I'm not.
Lavender.
No, we're not going to make. It
I
wouldn't have
wouldn't
been.
even
It
take your
wouldn't have
money.
been money.
I
It
wouldn't
wouldn't have
take your
been
money.
money. The thing is, bless your heart, you're going to eat all your words because I get everything I want in life. All of my desires come to fruition, all of them. So if I want a particular type of man who reads a book, oh my God, such a big issue, a black man who reads, maybe that's the problem. Y'all don't
The problem
read.
is
Open a
the
damn
problem.
book and read. You might think
See,
a
that's
little bit differently. You might
I
think a
know, but
little
your
bit
problem.
differently.
The fact of the matter is, most of them do read.
Well, then it shouldn't be a
That should,
problem.
so
It
so
shouldn't be a
well, why is
problem.
my point exactly? But why isn't he there?
Vernon, I was
Oh,
married for
don't do me.
20 years. I was married for 20 years. What?
Did he
Why would
read?
anybody
Did he read?
rush?
Did he
He did
read?
read. He did
Okay.
read.
Why aren't
He
you
did
still
read.
married?
He didn't want me. Is that good enough for you? I'm supposed to stay with
No, no,
somebody? If love is no longer served, get the hell up from the table.
no.
So I
I don't think.
got up from the table. I got up from the table and I realized my worth. Okay. So Lavender is fine. I'm sorry you don't understand
We
this
got to
type
get you
of
a man.
woman.
We got to.
I'm sorry you don't understand this
Our
type of
time. Our
woman.
time up. Our time up. But we're gonna find you a good man. Okay.
No, please
I know.
don't.
Is that a good
Please
man? A good
don't.
man is hard to
Please
find.
don't. Please don't.
But we're
Please
gonna
don't.
find your heart. We'll find your
Spare
heart
me.
man then.
Spare me.
We know.
Spare
I'm gonna
me.
send you,
I don't want anybody you know.
fellas.
I don't want
Fellas,
anybody you know.
all the fellas out there. Lavender's looking for a man. Converge on her.
Vernon.
All this is all that. All you see with Lavender right now, fellas. That's a cry out for a man.
Vernon.
She crying
Vernon.
for a man. So y'all,
Vernon.
come on.
Vernon. Before we leave this show, you correct that shit. Before we leave this show tonight, you
Look
correct
at
that
her. See,
shit.
y'all. I
Correct
want y'all
that
to look at her.
shit.
See, look. See,
Correct
look
that
at. Look at.
shit. Correct
See, look
it.
at her now. Look at
Correct
her
it.
now. Look at her. Look at her. Look
Correct
at her.
it.
See. I ain't correcting. See. Look at here. Look at that.
Okay.
Look at that
For
woman.
all
Look at
of
that.
you
See.
all who
Look.
are
Look
listening,
at fellas. Look at that. Look at her, fellas.
for
Look at
all
her.
of you all who are listening, Lavender is good. Don't call me. Don't
No, she don't.
inbox me with all of that BS that Vernon is talking about. Bishop Askew, no, I am not calling you when I get off the show. And let us go. It's time to go, Vernon. Let's go. You guys, thank you for joining us. Thank you for joining us. Subscribe
Lavender.
to our Facebook page and our YouTube channel, Vernon.
Lavender, I have to tell you, I sure missed you. I sure missed you. I tell you
I
that.
missed you
These
too,
last 3
Vernon.
weeks, I missed you, cause I tell you.
Vernon, you are something else. You are something else. Well, I'm glad you had a good laugh tonight.
All right, y'all. We gotta get out of here seriously.
I'm gonna go. I'm leaving, scratching my head. And thank you to my sponsor, Attorney Robert Allen. I got to shout out to my divorce lawyer, Attorney Robert Allen. But he doesn't just do divorces. He does criminal defense cases, personal injury, and police misconduct. He serves the Pensacola, Florida, and surrounding areas. Contact Attorney Robert Allen. Visit his website, robertcallen.com. And we are out. Good night, Vernon.
Good night, Lavender.